Hello, my name is Nick John, and today we're going to talk about 5 ways to get more out of Mass. Enjoy. Number 1, arrive early. Now, for anything that anyone does, they prepare for it in some way, shape, or form. To give an example, a speech. If you do a speech, you don't just walk up to the podium, look out over the crowd, and then just start talking with no preparation. No, you write out the speech, you proofread it, you cut out parts, you put in parts, and you make sure it flows really well, and you get yourself immersed in the topic. It's the same for Mass. Mass is such an awesome thing that if we just walk in, experience the Mass, and walk out, we're not going to experience the fullness of it because we're not prepared enough for it, and it just blows us by because we're not in that state to receive it. Number 2, pay attention. A lot of people seem to get the impression that Mass is boring and that it's not engaging enough. Well, and that they just don't get anything out of it. Well, maybe one should try paying attention to the readings and the gospel. After all, they're God's written word to us. And also the liturgy, especially the Eucharistic prayers. The depth that each of these has is incredible. It's just sitting there. The biblical roots that they have is numerable. And that the inspiration that is just put behind them is incredible, and that will help you in understanding and getting more out of the Mass if you meditate on what is being said, because then you can join yourself to the sacrifice of the cross being represented, and that will help you. Even just that will give you a more fuller understanding of the Mass. Number 3, meditate about being in the presence of God. Now, when you get in some Catholic circles and people ask, well, what time period would you have liked to live in? Many people say, well, I'd like to live when Jesus did. You know, he walked the earth. That would be cool just to be one of his followers or disciples. You know, that would just be cool to have Jesus and to see those miracles. Well, busted. Your wish has been granted. Jesus is truly present. Body, blood, soul, and divinity in the Most Holy Eucharist. He is in the tabernacles in all the Catholic churches throughout the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, 366 if there's a leap year. And to meditate on being in that presence of God will put you in the correct mind frame to getting more out of the Mass, because you can view the Mass through being in the presence of God. Number 4, the graces received at Mass and meditating on them. The word Eucharist in its original language means thanksgiving. And we offer up the sacrifice of the Mass in thanksgiving to God. And it is through this thanksgiving, if you meditate on it, that we will be able to receive the graces that God gives us through the Mass. With this understanding of being receptive of the graces that God has given us, we will have the proper disposition to not only receiving them, but just being grateful for receiving those graces will help us get more out of Mass, because we will be awestruck at what we have received and what God is giving to us. That's it for today. Your host has been Nick John, and join me again for another rendition of Fire Spirit's Just 5 Things. Be sure to subscribe below if you haven't, and also comment. We love to hear what you guys are thinking. Also, check out our website at firethespirit.com. We have a blog there. And also, check out Fire the Spirit's Facebook page. God bless, and have a great day.